Hey guys, this is OPENROAD's new shower awning or changing room or whatever you want to use it for. This is their new version 2 design, and what's really nice about this is how fast it deploys. So just unzip it, pull the straps, rolls out, and then grab the strut assembly and just pull it out. There you are, ready to change, take a shower, or for the females, you can set up a little toilet in there and just use the bathroom on the side of the trail. This is one of my most favorite modifications to my Jeep for when I'm off the grid camping or riding trails for the day. The new version comes with the roof already on it. No setting that up. It also comes with a floor that you can just unbolt and the LED light bar. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jason with Wolf Overland. OPENROAD just sent their brand new shower awning. Let's take a look. They sent one out for free. So up front, I did receive this for free to do a review video, and they are sponsoring our upcoming trip to the Daniel Boone Bi-Country Byway. Anyway, let's get started. I already undid the straps, but so packaging, the box itself is, I mean, this is probably the best packing job I've seen in a while for stuff. Looks like we got, feels like tent stakes or mounting brackets. And then we got the actual shower tent. And that's it. I mean, just look how well protected and well made this shipping box is. All right, let's get this open. Looks like this has a tie down, some tent stakes, a bag of hardware. Looks like they give you the tools too, an Allen head, and a 13mm and 10mm wrench. We got 2 brackets, and we got 2 of these other brackets. But if it's like my other one I have on the Jeep, we're just going to straight mount it to the roof rack. So obviously you're going to have a roof rack when you install this. Probably use this to mount it on crossbars. You will have to have the crossbars pretty close together to make this work with these brackets here. My Jeep is in the car wash right now, getting detailed because we got it really muddy on this last adventure. I'm going to pull it in here in a second after they're done cleaning it up, and let's get this installed. All right, the diesel Gladiator all washed up for me. It's not perfect, but if you've seen it before with all the mud on it, she was pretty muddy. Trail rack's roof rack. I do have Starlink mounted. I might have to slide that off to get that. I might have to slide this off to get this off, but we shall see. It bolts through. I have this one bolted through, so all I have to do is undo a couple of nuts and get this off. So if you have a trail rack's roof rack, a little tip I did is I put washers in between there. So just so those bolts right there aren't rubbing on the aluminum. And I did drill through, but I just stacked washers, even amount on both sides here and there. That way, to prevent rubbing and noise. That's just my little hack there. There's 3 companies that make them right now, the same design. So I like to go over the differences in them. Taruka makes one. Obviously OPENROAD, and 230 makes one as well. Now, as far as the differences in the material and the features, I'm curious on that. My buddy Ray, Red Beast Wagon Adventures, I believe he got the Taruka one, and I'm probably going to reach out to 230 and see if they can send one to kind of compare. So the back of the shower awning is just like any other awning that you would buy. Even like the bigger awnings where they have a track system. So what I typically do is I take the bolts, put them in, line them up, and I'll drill holes in the roof rack. Or you can just take this and put these in and then mount this to your roof rack. I just like the flush mount on the roof rack that I have. Now I do have the trail racks roof rack. I'm not a big fan of that. Trail racks roof rack, in my opinion, the front runner is the best, followed by Rhino racks. I've installed many roof racks. So far, that's my favorite in order as far as quality and functionality. All right, just to compare the old one with the new one. The old one only has 2 channels, while this one has 3. So it's about the same length. And I want to say it's about the same thickness. Maybe it's a little bit thicker. A little bit thicker. Either way, let's get this new one put up. All right, we got her installed. So far, first impressions, there's a lot of room to be had in that bag. So you're not gonna fight it like the other ones trying to put everything back in. Now this seems like a thicker material, like a vinyl, whereas in this is almost like a softer material. So that's something to take note. All right, let's deploy it. So you can tuck the zipper up in there, and it does have that vinyl material on the inside. So we'll see how it holds up. So you can tuck the zipper, 2 zippers, thick YKK zippers. One-handed, guys. This is the first time I've had this open. So OPENROAD reflective straps on here. All right. Really good height. So I'm on 37s on a 3-inch lift on a Rubicon. And already out of the box, that's a good height. You can see some ankles. And then you got the roof material here. And then you should just be able to pull this. Oh, wow. So this is gas strut assisted too. All right. Blackout material, different. So this is pretty much adjusted all the way up. So if you had a shorter car, probably have to mount it higher. I guess I got some room, but again, it's not touching the ground, so that's the important part. I like the blackout. So unlike the other one, this one opens kind of on an angle. Not sure if I love it or hate it. Man, it is dark in here. So this should have a light bar. Yeah. I've got a light bar up here. USB on a switch. Got a pocket up here. Pocket up here. And then you have, okay, so that's the floor. So the floor is just held in by these. So unclip those 2, and you have a floor. It's thick too. And so it is a mesh. I'm wondering how this is gonna hold off. So this is so very thick. I mean, this is probably, this is heavy. So this is like a thick canvas rubber material. So what's nice about this is you have the square you can stand on, and then the runoff for the water. So you can stand here, take a shower. You do have access, the same type of door. Mesh one here, and then a solid here. So only 2 pockets. I guess this kind of makes it easier going in and out. The roof deploys with it. You know how easy how much faster that is to set up with a roof that deploys with that. You don't have to set up the roof, you just got to pop the floor out. So then when you're done, you pop the floor up here, kind of put it back in the ringlets. It does have this cool honeycomb texture on it. Doorway, we'll see how that works out. And then we have bright LEDs. It's single color but dimmable. I know some of the other manufacturers advertise a color changing one, and I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to swap out. Yeah, that's nice. So there's a button here and then a button at the end of the wire, so you can manually turn it on and off while it's in here. And yeah, a red light would be nice just for the bug factor, but it would be also nice just to reach up and turn that on and off as needed. But having the roof up here is a major benefit, because on the older ones, yeah, it even comes down too. On the older ones, you'd have to set it all up, and then you have to set the roof and Velcro it all on. And this one, it's pretty sturdy. So you do have, it just Velcros in the front, not on the sides. You do have shower head mount right here. You do have a shower head Velcro on this side, and a shower head Velcro on this side. So a lot of options with that. I mean, it's spacey in here. 2 bags, your floor, and you can roll up your door. There's a flap for that. It's also blackout material, so there's gonna be no silhouette of nudie parts. It's also got, you can unzip this right here. It is dual zipper. So if you wanted to unzip right here and access something through the car, you can do that. These are some thick, fluffy zipper things. So yeah, the floor is a big changer, that and the light. I'm gonna really enjoy this. This is spacey too. And plus, it's extremely easy to pack out. Now it does have a regular USB. So, what if I can get a longer one of this so I can just plug it in here? Or I could plug it up there in my tent. They have a packet here, so you can put a power bank right there and just run this into the power bank. Very cool, guys. We'll see how it goes on the Daniel Boone trip. See how it collects water up on top. I mean, that's pretty sturdy though. Let's break it down. So packing it down, you can just push it closed, and then I put this over the top to kind of hold the struts in place, because the struts naturally want to push it out. And then like the old one, you just roll it up in there. All right, guys, I hope this gives you a little look on the new OPENROAD shower awning. Use it for showers. I use it for bathrooms. I have a small little toilet I set up in there. And we also use it for changing on the road, on the trail. The girls absolutely love it. They can change in private. We can pull over on the trail anywhere and set up the little toilet and then go in there without trying to, especially out west where there's like nothing to hide behind. It's just all rocks. It just works. So do me a favor, hit the comment, like, subscribe, leave a comment on what you think about it. The Daniel Boone trail that we're doing in the fall, we're gonna put this to use, and I'll give you a week's worth of feedback on real camping use on it and how it holds up. So stay tuned, and we will see you on the next one. Good night. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this type of video, please think about joining my Patreon page for about $4 a month. I'll give you GPS coordinates, patron-only trips with yours truly, and a direct way to message me and talk anything Jeep and overlanding. Thanks again for watching. See you on the next one.